Snow, 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 and nothing but snow is all we got to show you all today. I mean, actually, pretty much every day. That's all we've been showing you guys is snow, snow, snow. William's here today. Hey, William, what up, what up?
Not much, some TikToks.
Trying to make another vlog for you all today. I'm gonna open the garage first, finish one, two things, and maybe take this for a little quick drive. Just finished doing the snow. Well, honestly, I didn't do it. I'm just taking credit for it. It wasn't me. But
oh, this has chains on it.
Yeah. Without the chains, it's not getting anywhere. But yeah, the snow does get a little bad out here. But we are gonna get some wind noise, so we'll hop in the car and get going. Grab some coffee quickly. Figured why not show you guys a little bit of some of the Canadian weather action. I don't know, something about the snow I just love. Of course, M3 winters, so nothing really to worry about there. But I know these side roads are a little, I don't know, would you call them depressing? I guess, I don't know, but I don't know. I just love snow. Not the cold, but the snow I think is dope always. Alright everyone, so now it's finally time to announce the next giveaway. So when we started the channel, I actually spoke about 5 giveaways that we're going to do. So the promise was 5 giveaways. 2 of them we've already concluded. The one was before the new year, one was right after the new year. We actually have 3 more still to do. So it took a little bit of time, of course, to kind of think about what would be some good giveaway ideas. And for giveaway number 3, I wanted it to be something that was actually meaningful but useful as well, which has to do with, you know, what's the point of this channel is motivation, to motivate as many people to pretty much to do you know, what they set out to do, and then just to kind of show that it is easier than sometimes you think it is, as long as you kind of just simply follow what you're doing, stick to it, grind through, stay consistent, trust the process, and with time, you know, the whole point of every business has potential. Every industry has room for growth. So it's not what you do, it's how you do it. The business that you decide to pursue, if that's what you're after, just make sure, you know, you stay focused. You're going to come across problems. It's very normal that businesses don't always go 100% the way you want them to go. And that's really honestly all it is, really, that, you know, once you pick something, stick to it, do it, and at the end of the day, as long as you really are able to put that time into scaling and building the volume, it will pay off. And that's kind of really the whole purpose and point of this, is that you know, you don't need to go and think of what the next new idea is. Sometimes it's just simple things that work. It's just, again, comes down to the scalability and volume that you're able to produce out of it, and the time. Time's a huge thing. The power of time is very underestimated a lot of times, and I believe that that's one thing that's overlooked. Sometimes when people will look at kind of someone's success, they forget that it wasn't overnight. You know, in most cases, it was the time that was put into it. You know, a decade or 15 years, or, you know, 20 years, who knows, 30 years. The amount of time that actually went into it. Sometimes, you know, it's easier for someone to easily just throw up the end result after 15 years. Go figure, someone like me. But so, you know, everyone that always watches the videos, they kind of just look and they're like, yeah, whatever, this guy's just throwing up cars. But they kind of forget to, and I don't blame anyone, it's very easy to overlook the fact of what did someone really go through to actually get to that point. And these are things that obviously over time I'll come up with more ideas to kind of talk about some more stuff, and just kind of challenges that I faced throughout almost 16 or 17 years, about to be very soon, of what I went through with everything, right? And I will slowly open up more about those things. But the giveaway has to do with that. So giveaway number 3. Giveaway number 3 is, I want to be able to help someone out who's starting a new business. So the good thing with this is it doesn't really matter where you are, whether, you know, anywhere in the world. One of our friends, William, who actually helps a lot here with this channel, owns a company called Pixel Bridge. So that's Pixel as in Pixel, and then Bridge, Bridge. So the key word now to comment is Pixel Bridge. In order to participate in this contest, you have to A, be subscribed to this channel. B, you have to, of course, make sure you like the video. 3, comment Pixel Bridge in the comments. This is a $10,000 retail value gift that we're going to give away. So total value is $10,000. It's going to include, the fourth thing, a part of this contest, so there's 4 parts to this, is you have to email, and I will put in the description the email address for Pixel Bridge. William from Pixel Bridge, thank you as well for helping out with this. But there's 4 things again to follow. A, subscribe. B, comment Pixel Bridge, 2 words. 3, like the video, and 4, you have to send an email to Pixel Bridge, just a short maybe paragraph describing the business that you're in, or if you have a website already or you don't have a website. But this giveaway involves a new website and 6 months of SEO. So the valued website, about a $3,000 build for websites. So if you already have a website and you want to just revamp it, so you have $3,000 worth of credit to build your website, which William will build you a good website for that kind of range. So it's going to be a free website, but it's going to be 6 months, a budget of $1,200 a month of SEO. So the point of this is to give away something that hopefully helps someone get a good kickstart to their business. Sometimes it's hard, I know again, William being in the business, I hear this all the time, that sometimes it's hard for some people to just kind of get that starting point going, which is as simple as putting up a website and doing some SEO to kind of get that ball rolling. So hopefully this will help kickstart someone's business, or their idea that they had, or vision that they had of just kind of getting a business going. And that's kind of the point of this. So again, those 4 parts that we discussed, you have to do those 4 points. The contest will run till March 15th. So from now until March 15th, you please, if you want to participate, make sure that you are, again, commenting Pixel Bridge. And I don't mean to be repetitive, just to make sure that I give all the instructions clearly. Comment Pixel Bridge, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you send an email to Pixel Bridge. And the email will be in the description of this video for you to find. And I hope, I see somebody get the most benefit out of this. I think it's a great point to anyone that had some plan of whether it's an e-commerce business, whether anything, it doesn't matter if it's whatever you have set. You don't have to tell me, you don't have to comment anything about that, but make sure you email William and give him an idea. So when he does pick the winner, which of course, he won't be picking, but we're going to use that same comment generator to pick the winner, like we did for the other videos. But so when he does get to the person who did win, at least he can instantly start helping them and work with them one-on-one to build and customize the website to, of course, their business, right? But yeah, I hope everyone's enjoying the channel. Even if you're not participating in the contest, please make sure to subscribe. And we have a lot more content we're working on, making the most of this winter weather. All the recommendations, the feedback, I see everything and I appreciate everything. So I appreciate you all hanging around and helping us build this channel, and let's see what the future holds for this channel. I hope that we're able to build something good and big out of this. The next 2 giveaways, we will announce them later as time goes. So as you can kind of tell, the giveaways are getting a little bit more bigger. So the next 2 giveaways after this will be a lot bigger. And just make sure you're subscribed to see what they are. One will be, after this one, will be actually in the summer, and around June or July I'll announce that giveaway. And then the next one, which is going to be the biggest giveaway, is actually at the end of the year. So you got to make sure you're subscribed to stay tuned for that announcement of what that giveaway is at the end of this year. You don't want to miss that one. So let me know if you guys have anything else in mind. I'm actually gonna video a little bit later as well, part of this vlog. I'm building with Amrit. He's from BC. I'll talk more about that a little bit later today. But we're building a custom set of wheels for the SVJ. So the plan is to get the wheels done, lower the car, do an exhaust and tune and everything. Still kind of very torn on which exhaust really to do, because they're all great systems. So it's kind of a bit challenging, and and trying to figure out, like, you know, do you do Shintani, do you do the Rift setup, or any of the other ones? Like VF Engineering has a great setup as well right now. So that's kind of all I'm just gonna try to figure out in the evening and see what we do. But first we're gonna jump on a call with Hammer. He's actually doing a rendering for the rims, and we'll see what he's kind of come up with so far. And I think it's pretty cool to show you guys how that process works with building those custom wheels. So yeah, just stick around, and we'll be back shortly. All right, so now we are looking at the rim setup that we're doing on the SVJ. I have Amrit on the line as well from NLW Forge. Amrit, anything you want to say?
Hey Evan, how are you?
Good, good. How are you?
Good, good. So yeah, I got the measurements done from a local for the Lamborghini SVJ.
Yeah.
I have all brakes, so we'll be cleared on that.
Okay.
I believe last you said you did want to lower the car, right?
Yeah, we want to do the Novatec springs. Like, I'm going through a lot of these just pictures of other SVJs that are online. There are a lot of cool builds. Not really finding anything right now online that's more kind of similar to like kind of that style that we were looking at. But I think, yeah, 100% we got to lower the car. It looks way nicer. There's a lot of sick colors, but we're going to keep it matte black. I'm not going to wrap the car. Going to keep it matte black.
Okay.
Keep it matte black. I'm trying to find some good example here that we can show online that's a little bit somewhat similar to the style that we were going for. But Amrit, sorry, my apologies, I cut you off there. If you want to, you were mentioning.
So yeah, I was gonna say, if we are gonna lower, let's do 22 and 21s, meaning 22s in the rear and 21s in the front.
Okay.
With the Novatec springs, that'll balance it like beautifully. And
Okay.
then yeah, if you're gonna keep it matte black, I think what you were saying is you want to keep it kind of murdered out, so we can make the car look insane. I'm also searching around right now, but I think I know what you want. You wanted a multi-piece design.
Yep.
So it's going to be, I think, gloss black lips and satin black faces.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think you know best, like whatever you think will look nice on that car.
We can do literally anything. So
You were saying you're going to do some rendering anyways, right? I was looking at even like kind of the stock form. I think on stock they do sit like they sit nice, but they do still have a bit of kind of that wheel gap if you see in most pictures. So I'll definitely need to lower the car, and then first we'll do the wheels, lower it. It is center lock, so you can't do spacers on them anyways. So the fitment, you already, like, you have pretty much the measurements.
100%.
Yeah, so you know what to do there. Then I gotta tint the windows, and we'll do the exhaust tune, all that after. First, I want to just make sure we get the wheels and springs done. But yeah, like you could tell, like right here, when someone, even there, better just wheel cover, just right there. It's way nicer. Some are pretty aggressive drops too. I've seen some pretty nice ones like this one. That's pretty good drop right there, I think.
Yeah. I think the more aggressive drops are the ones that may have the 21s and 20 in the front, just because they, like, the 22s are in the rear are bigger.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, majority of the wheels that are custom are 22s in the rear and 21 in the front that have a Novatec drop.
Do you think, but like, any difference as far as like when it comes to driving with the bigger wheels? You think?
At the end of the day, no. I mean, maybe if someone's like a tracker that tracks their car and like does it often, they may see a slight difference in, like, because the wheels are bigger, so the acceleration might be affected. But like, you would never know. You would only know if you're paying attention, or if you have recorded times, etc., like stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like on the daily driver, you would never ever know the difference.
Yeah, for me, it's more so that purpose of just daily driving. Like, look, this thing looks actually pretty crazy. Like, we're not going for this style, but I remember this was an Alberta car. I think it went to the States as well. It was like a red with a gold wheel slammed, but like a little bit of a grainy picture there. But that thing looked pretty badass too. But yeah, I think, I don't know. Like, what do you guys think? You guys think we should wrap the car or not wrap the car? I think just leave it matte black, and it'll go well with the rims. It's factory matte black. It's funny because I was telling Amrit as well. Oh, actually, no, I didn't tell you actually, Amrit. Even today, same thing. This whole like kind of craze with all these cars going to the US. I kept getting calls today too, just from people like, hey, we're looking for an SVJ, you want to sell it, because all these SVJs have made their way to the US. And I actually got some pretty wild offer yesterday for it and today. And same thing I said over and over again, that I'm not, actually have my YouTube, sorry, the channel is just open too, was just randomly scrolling through. But if you're watching this video for the first time, that's our SVJ. When I walk out, anyways, walk to the garage, and then we'll show the car a little bit more in detail. But yeah, same thing. I told them I'm not selling the car. I'm keeping the car. I love the car. It's not something I want to get rid of. But I'm more mind blown that like about how many SVJs have actually all sold to the US, how many SVs have sold to the US, and and a lot of people are still trying to find cars to sell, but to buy from Canada to take over to the US market. And I was amazed, like they're trying to give above kind of that retail mark. And same thing. I told them I'm not interested in selling the car. But yeah, it's becoming a little more kind of head scratching. But I guess that's just kind of what it is. Sometimes the markets take that kind of upswing and everyone all of a sudden wants to buy one, right?
Sorry to cut you off.
No reason.
Another thing to add on that, I think the reason why they're all getting imported is because the Canadian dollar is so weak right now. The US dollar is so strong. You now at this time, if you sell your car in the US, you're going to be getting and you get in return US dollar, you'll get much more money than you would have last year.
Oh, 100%.
So everyone wants to get their cars into the US, all the rare and high performance cars.
Yeah. And the U.S. market is a lot stronger. So everything, this is an Ultimate, but this actually looks pretty badass too. It is a stronger market in the U.S., so things do sell a lot faster. And it's great for anyone who wants to sell something right now, which, I think it's great. But the problem is we're obviously as is limited to the amount of cars because last year so much is being kind of exported to the U.S. So it's going to be interesting to see in a year from now what's really kind of left here in the Canadian market. We're talking about the market just because at the end of the day, it's not really to do about the SVJ alone. It's to do with every other car. If you're an enthusiast like me, that's always looking for another car to buy, what are we really going to do? We're not going to pay the crazy premium to go buy one from the US and bring it back over. So it's going to be very interesting to see the limited amount of availability of cars, the right cars, to say the right thing here is the right cars that remain available, that circulate in the Canadian market, which I think is very interesting to see how things go. But the SVJ is staying. I'm not selling the SVJ. I can't even really think of anything cool that I would even replace it with. And I know some people may say that the 812s or 812 GTS or, something maybe along those lines, or a Pista, but a lot of the Pistas are all making their way to the US as well. Even the 812s, a lot haven't been making their way to the US, but not saying that I don't love the 812s. I love the 812s as well. But I wouldn't sell the SVJ ever to replace it for an 812. I would add an 812 or an 812 GTS. I really love the 812 GTS. But yeah, so sorry, getting a little off topic. I apologize, guys. But anything else, Amrit, to add? Just so I know it's the afternoon. You're busy too.
To get on track, back on track, is the rendering. So yeah, like we said, we would create the renderings once you have an idea of exactly what you want, or we'll sit down and brainstorm, drawing out a real idea that you have.
Yeah.
We'll create the rendering, and then from there we can adjust or add anything you want. For example, any sort of engravings, anything you want to engrave on the lip or the face, anything like that, we'll get that done. So yeah, I have everything I need. We just need to nail down the design that you want, and we'll go from there.
Perfect. Thank you, Amit. I appreciate it. So then I like you were saying, let's try to get this done by the end of the week so that we can get them done and ready in the next 5 to 6 weeks and have the car ready for once we hit the road, right? For summer season, spring season.
Exactly.
Perfect. Thank you, Amit. I appreciate it. And then we'll touch base then tomorrow again and get this going.
Yeah, I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you. Appreciate it. We'll wait for the M3 to warm up. Let's go over the wheel gap on the SVJ. The reason why I think the car really needs to be lowered is because factory they do have a bit of gap. And I do think that the car does need to be lowered. What do you guys think? Lowered or stock height? 100% I know people will say to lower it, and I think we definitely will be lowering the car. We're gonna head over to Jay, our friend from Taza Express. For anyone that remembers Jay from any of the other, no, actually only one other video. We're gonna go meet up with Jay, just talk about some work stuff, and then continue on the rest of the vlog. We've actually had a pretty active winter too. So as you can tell right here, the snow is, look at how high the snow is. But yeah, so we're usually not as much snow. I think this year around, a lot of people were like, okay, we're probably not gonna get as much snow, but yeah, clearly we got quite a bit. But it's supposed to be 25 to 30 centimeters tomorrow, which is supposed to be pretty wild. And then we have another, I believe it's another maybe 10 or 15 centimeters on Saturday. So there should be quite a bit of snow. On Friday actually is the auto show, so we're gonna hit up the auto show on Friday during the with the media pass as well. So we'll go there on Friday. You know, stay tuned as well. Hopefully you guys will watch and join along for that video as well. But yeah, so we should be able to get some maybe M3 actual winter snow action with this car. Make you guys a video, show you guys what the M3 is actually like with a more intense snowstorm. And then yeah. But yeah, right now we're gonna go to Jay's and meet up with him, just talk about business quickly, and then continue on with the rest of the day. All right, we pulled up to Mr. Taza's house. Mr. JJ, Mr. Taza, Mr. JJ, Mr. Jaja.
What's going on? How you doing?
Jaja.
Good.
I started calling you Jaja now. Mr. Bumblebee, Mr. What's the plate again? Mr. CCI. Honestly, man, you got a lot of names.
Oh man, freezing today, man.
Yeah. Yo, you want to show the interior quickly? The car's full PPF, right?
Yeah.
I was like, I don't think anyone's seen Bumblebee yet.
Yeah, I don't think it's been on your.
Yeah. Look at this. This is when you spec a car. Anyone that is buying a Lamborghini in the future, you have to make sure you get the emblems. A lot of times people don't get the embroidering. It makes a big difference. Like the stitching, everything beautiful. And obviously the updated screens. Yours is the all-wheel, sorry, or rear wheel?
Rear wheel, yeah.
Yeah.
In 23, they didn't make any all-wheel.
Okay.
They stopped that in 2020.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. But the color is like unreal. I don't think videos really get the actual proper color of this car. You see similar colors. This is called
Giallo Inti.
You want to say it a little bit louder?
Giallo Inti.
Yeah, see again with the names I don't understand. Right? But what we're gonna
There's
do?
so many yellows, eh?
Yeah, you're gonna put it in, right? Go for it.
Yeah,
Just start up.
let's go in.
Yeah. See, for anyone that was talking about in even one of the other videos about getting a perf, if the perf is something that you may feel as a 2018, 2019 isn't more, a lot of times people want something, newer, right? If you want something newer, very reliable, go for an Evo. Huracan Evo, this is a very good example of a 2023 that's super clean. But my point to say is that Evos are very, very nice cars. So we're just gonna let Jay park it in. After Jay puts it in, we're gonna go, oops, stepped on that. Spots. But yeah, we're gonna, well, I guess you probably know exactly where to stop, right?
Yeah. You know what? I match it up with the plug switch.
Oh, nice.
The side mirror.
Oh, sick. Oh, I keep stepping on.
This is my dog's pee pad.
Oh man. So I tell your dog I said sorry.
My security system. So, not going nowhere. That's how it is, man.
Alright.
That's my security system for insurance apps.
Nice.
Yo, what's that? I'm put this way, then we'll...
Yeah, let's roll. Hop in and we'll go. We're just gonna go Starbucks quickly, grab coffee, talk about some work stuff, take the M3, and then hit the road. for anyone that doesn't know, Jay owns, well, aside from the other things that he has going on, Jay actually owns Taza Express, does a lot of the franchise work himself.
Bro, how true is this? Literally, all we do. And right now, we're probably gonna get a coffee too.
Honestly,
look
I'm a
what's
big
right
coffee
there, too,
addict.
bro.
So Mr. Jay actually brought up a good point. Jay's like, what was your point?
Bro, you gotta check on your other house.
Yeah, so haven't been in this house in a while, but here, so what you do, you turn on all these. Where's the, sorry. Oops. Yeah, but yeah, it's just been kind of sitting empty. Now, Mr. Taza, hit up Gabir, brother-in-law Gabir Walia. So if you want to see when it hits the market, but yeah, double staircase, both ways, both ways. I'm not a realtor, so I don't really have much to say here. Wait, how do you turn? I haven't been in here in a while. But yeah, pretty much just, you know, call Gabir. If you call Gabir, yeah, call Gabir Walia. Just look him up. If you need any more information, looking for something in Castlemore, hit him up. Yeah, I don't know what else really. What do usually people say when they walk through a house and give like a real estate tour?
Guys, check the granite. We've got some nice water coming out of here. Look at the appliances. What else you want? This is ceiling.
4,300 square feet above level,
Okay.
plus basement, 6,500 square feet. Quick tour of the GTR.
Okay.
Just been hanging.
Holy.
Needs a detail, needs a wash. 2,100 plus wheel horsepower. Yeah, I think I've already put it up quite a bit anyway, so most people understand kind of what the car is. And then, yeah.
Bro. Can I take it up tonight?
I don't think I can make it past the driveway.
Jeez. Yo, so what kind of gas does this thing take?
It's on E85.
I just know, like, yeah, looks fast.
Right?
Bro, I like cars, but I have no idea when it comes to like race cars. And
At least you're honest.
Yeah, like, yo, I like the way they look, but I have no idea. Like these tires are probably like some race 2.0 Continentals, right? That's
Yeah,
something?
just-
Yeah, something like that.
I think
Mickey Thompson, yeah.
I think this vlog is getting way too long. I think it's time to cut it.
Yeah,
You wanna?
yeah.
Well, what do usually people say on YouTube?
To
end off a video.
Tune in next time, and if you want to buy a house, let me know.
Why, you're a realtor too?
Yo, I'll sell it for you if you want.
Okay, listen.
Yeah.
No, but on a serious note, how do we conclude the video? We say,
Until next time,
and make sure you subscribe.
make sure you subscribe. Yeah.
Comment.
And follow me too, and you're
Yeah.
already following Ahmed probably, but follow me.
All right, done. All right.
Perfect.
Thank you, everyone.
Let's
I
go.
appreciate every single one of you again watching the videos. So we will end off the video here and say thank you always for all the support. And till next time, like he said.
Yes.
And please subscribe. We really appreciate it. And don't forget the contest. All the details were already put out there about the contest, so make sure you participate. Let's get this thing going.